Hello, and welcome back, my faithful viewers, or just people who are just passing by. Welcome back, anybody who is passing by and watching this video. If you made this far, I thank you. I'll be impressed. I wouldn't have made it this far. It's my own show. But yeah, I'm the Procrastinator, and I welcome you all back. I still can't speak. To another, actually not even another episode. First time doing something on this channel. We're watching Nostalgia Critic. And there's something, I do watch his shows a lot of stuff. I've actually had to stop myself from watching his stuff. I actually have something to react to if I want to react to it. But today we're going to be watching the Escape from the Commercials. His latest commercial thing, as far as I can tell. I think it is, let me check. When it come out? Yeah, November. Yeah, that's the latest one. Do a full screen. But yeah, and I have seen all the other commercial videos, so I can't really react to those blindly. And I watched them a few days before I get ready for this one, so I can get the hell's going on again. So I can't watch. Should record that, but whatever. This is the first viewing of this episode, so I'm really excited for this because I always love the commercials. Because some reason some of them I remember and some I don't. So I like seeing new ones and old ones and old new ones. So why I'm gonna get started with this, okay? Because I'm curious as hell. And now the video is ready to begin. And 5, 4, 2, 1, play.
Do it!
No!
Do it!
No. After these messages, right back. Throw it to the front. The hell is this?
Shaquille O'Neal, a.k.a.
Jack.
Well, anything with Shaq's name on it has to be of quality.
The Carnival 30-minute tour. Go big at JCPenney.
For the age of beer, I got my mojo going strong.
Ooh.
Check.
It's the
Okay.
award-winning Medea vodka with the world's only personal programmable LED display on the bottle.
Nah,
what?
I guess you need some vodka after watching his movies, as well as some choice words written in lights.
What will your Medea bottle say?
Okay, so what do we have this time?
Yeah, what we got?
This is your target.
Introducing Shaq Fu.
Ah, yes, the palate cleanser after watching Kazam.
Ooh.
Enforcer of justice. Register.
What's even up with this guy?
Yeah, really, dude. What
It's
the
like
hell?
he's so ashamed to be advertising this product, his body is rejecting the idea.
That makes sense.
Left hand.
Justice.
This is Shaq Fu! It's really good! I really recommend it! Oh god, I'm going to hell!
Yes, you are.
The villains in this game lost. They couldn't even understand who they're going up against.
Lethal weapons. Size 22.
Alright, be on the
What?
lookout for a guy size 22!
Introducing Shaq
How do you lose a Shaq?
Kung Fu Shaq style.
What
Why?
exactly is Kung Fu Shaq style?
Yeah, really,
Is
dude.
it throwing all the leftover copies of Steel nobody bought while building a fort behind Pepsi cans and Allsport?
Probably.
Let me check the instruction book. Wow, lucky guess.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
This ad is every level of 90s with its need to feel extreme.
Extremely bad.
Close-ups, Black Wonder Woman, I think that was the thing. It's funny for the time period it came out.
Size 22.
It's corny, but it's a lot of fun.
Kung Fu
Yeah!
Shaq style.
Well, I gotta learn Shaq Fu.
Genesis and Super NES.
Ooh.
Hi, Shaq.
New
What's up?
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Breakfast cereal.
Speaking of celebrities
yeah,
that
cereal?
were disturbingly on everything,
T. Okay. Why?
look, they're making a tea. That means they're the cereal
It's a bug.
now.
Okay.
I don't know, just buy it. Mr. T is on it.
Yeah, bye from Mr. T, but still. Oh, the bug
Look at
left.
this girl's face. That's a face that says, I'm being held hostage until you buy this damn thing.
Um,
Better Morse code your way out of this one.
Poor T.
This is also one of the few cereal commercials that included a PSA.
Mr. T here, and today I'm talking school.
Oh, hey, I was just kidding. They really did PSAs in these?
Apparently.
Mr. T. Breakfast cereal presents Mr. T. Talk number 1.
Don't ask where talk number 2 is. Apparently the cereal wasn't popular enough for another commercial. Which
Aw.
is good, because I had him teaming up with Pee Wee Herman talking about crack. It was weird.
Be
So
weird.
study hard, listen to the teachers, and learn something new every day.
But hell with that.
Yeah.
We want the one where Mr. T keeps his lines to a 2-word minimum.
It's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. But after all the songs and stunts and action going on saying how amazing it is, do you have anything else to say about it?
No.
It's cool.
That's literally the same recording. You
Why?
You really couldn't record him just saying it's cool in a slightly different way? What do
No.
you think the story behind this is?
So eat Mr. T's cereal. It's cool.
Hey,
That's great, but there's a lot more script to read.
why?
I don't say anything till I get paid by the syllable. You think I can't see into the future? Look at this cartoon that you call it Mr. T and the Twits. I know I don't have long before this shit gets soggy like my nasty ass cereal. My popularity is gonna expire. Gotta store nuts for the winter.
Can't you just say stay in
You
school
sound just like
or
him.
something?
Oh, you mean like stay in school so you won't have to do commercials for nasty cereal that tastes like crusted rabbit shit? I pity the spoon. Stay in school, or else you'll live in a bus with a bunch of kids in spandex tights. That's creepy. People need to ask more questions. Look at this girl. She's swinging with her vagina. How
Yeah,
can
how's
she
she
do
doing
that?
it?
That's the devil's work. I know this chick can't last long. You want me to say more? Pay me.
That's alright, I think we got all that we need.
Okay, good.
Is that camera on?
Yep.
You motherfucker.
Mr. T cereal is
You
part
pay
of a
me.
complete
You pay me,
breakfast.
goddammit.
And remember,
you don't get
stay
PSA
in
for
school.
free. You better give me a cameo in Creed 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's silly, but
Creed
it's
4.
Mr. T.
Creed 4.
And
Creed
that's
4.
the coolest kind of silly there is. For me, I'll always have a soft spot for Mr. T cereal and his commercial too.
And eventually Creed Jr.
It's cool.
Cool.
Pity the poor fool. Don't eat my cereal.
What's next?
I'm gonna beam down to the dunes. I'll race you.
Okay, cool.
Like, yeah, from the 80s, but it's supposed to be set in the future.
Yay.
It's an amazing time where people can unpause footage. Mannequins of
Yeah.
Ned Brewer wearing Luke's blast shield helmet are all the rage, and bikes are so fast they beat people beaming down to a planet.
How?
What took you so long?
How? Why?
Yeah,
Okay.
pity we have nowhere to go ever since the apocalypse hit. You want me
Yeah,
to
really.
castles again? That's all we ever do!
Well, what?
Yeah,
What else do
for
we
a
have to
product
do?
called Street Machine, there's not really any streets to use it on, is there?
Yeah.
But it's great down neon hallways and giant dreidels covered in saran wrap. The future!
I hate this future.
Like a lot of 80s sci-fi, if it was weird, made no sense, but was shiny, it was the most high-tech thing ever made.
Probably, yeah. I never really rode bikes.
What took you so long?
Slowest beam ever, by the
It
way.
really
What
is.
took that damn thing so long?
Snotty beamed me twice last night. It was wonderful.
Makes sense. Murray.
Weird catchphrase. Did you see him in Lost in Translation? He was really good. He totally should have won that Oscar. I mean, look at him losing it. He looks so bummed out. You know
well.
Sean Penn's gonna get another one anyway. This was Murray's big chance. What a bunch of pretentious assholes. I blame politics. It's pretty
Hey,
stupid,
that's weird.
but it's
Whatever.
80s sci-fi cheese stupid. I can't act like I don't get a giggle out of it.
Hey. I gotta Google. What's next?
Now Skeletor charges into battle with awesome artillery.
I think I saw
come
that
on,
before.
That's just how Matthew McConaughey says artillery. Artillery.
Yeah.
Nothing
Oh.
except Beam Blaster. It
Oh,
actually fires
a light.
a light beam to stop artillery.
Light beam. That's a fancy way of saying we just put an awkward flashlight on He-Man's chest.
Yeah.
And block Skeletor.
Yeah,
works?
That's not the first time he blocked Skeletor. Remember when they both hit on Lion-O at that bar called the Extending Sword?
Oh yeah, good
New
times, good
Artillery
times.
Beam Blaster set, the first light action weapon ever.
Surprisingly, that's not a very big deal. They're
Yeah,
not
really.
gonna redo the opening like.
And the masters of the dim reflecting hand lamps.
I have the battery!
And I have the flashlight.
It was a bullseye to the evil eye.
You know, outsmarting those must not be that difficult.
I see that damn.
I got you now, He-Man!
Well, I saw the bug, but then it disappeared. Oh. Apparently, I was seeing it in a different dimension. Oh well, back to the show.
Your palms!
Oh shit.
Figures sold separately. You supply the batteries.
And the
Pretty standard
flashlight.
commercial for a pretty standard product. I expect more from the masters of the universe.
The
Really?
first light action weapon ever from the Masters of the Universe.
We have next.
I
Canada.
love the taste of your fresh brewed coffee, but it's not fresh brewed. It's new tray cap.
Still
What?
going.
Yep, most of us know the Energizer Bunny,
Yeah.
but do you know where he started?
No.
It was actually a parody of a Duracell commercial, which had a bunch of pink bunnies with batteries going out, but showed Duracell lasted the longest. Well, Energizer shit on that noise, saying they weren't even invited to this test, and not only does their battery make the pink bunny go longer, but their pink bunny has shades. That means he's in cahoots with Attitude.
Yeah.
Attitude.
They keep
He
going
become Power Ranger then.
and
His
going
attitude.
Stop the bunny, please.
and going and
It soon became a running joke as it brilliantly interrupted other commercials. Yeah, you thought you were watching something else, but suddenly, still going.
Ah.
into an amazing world. You
Well, okay.
nothing outlasts the Energizer.
Yeah, you never knew when he was gonna pop up and ruin
Okay,
a
that's pretty
product
cool.
that maybe you wanted to buy.
Tension headaches this bad need a pain reliever this good. New extra strength Darnatol.
No, really, that sounds like it
Yeah.
might be very helpful.
Still going.
God damn it, I wanted to buy that! It soothed my head from your dumbass drum! This
That's
bunny is rude. These people are just trying to do their thing
True.
and he keeps getting in the way of it. How would you
That's
like
kinda
if you were
funny,
just
though.
going along your everyday life and suddenly...
Still
Oh,
going.
hey.
Nothing outlasts the Energizer.
Kill it. Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit.
And go.
Oh, you don't have a gun.
Eventually they started hiring assassins to take him out. Shit, this battery business is hardcore.
Really?
Mr. Energizer Bunny. Your hippity hoppity days are over.
They're pretty funny for a while, but suddenly Darth Vader couldn't even take him out.
Okay, what the
shit
hell?
is this?
There is a great disturbance in the Force.
Are you kidding me? Oh, hey.
His battery all too easy.
Why does the Empire even need his battery?
I don't know, Power Death Star?
Worse, because there's a positive and a negative side? This is stupid.
Really?
His battery.
That seems kind of trivial. While you're at it, close down B. Arthur's Cantina and give Han Solo a name. We are the Empire!
Okay. Poor bunny. How?
Boy, Luke's looking like a little bitch by comparison now.
Yeah.
He got his ass kicked by a guy who can't even take out a toy bunny? Vader probably looks at the monkey with symbols like,
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
but the bunny beats him because the Empire can't afford better batteries for his lightsaber.
They don't need batteries.
Healthcare and batteries, that's always where the cuts are.
Yep. You could use the Force, you idiot.
That's still more dignified than when he screamed no. They were
Yes.
funny at first, but got old kind of fast.
Yep.
Nevertheless, this bunny stayed an icon. No matter how annoyingly long, it kept going.
It keeps going and going.
Okay. What's next?
Hi, who's this?
I guess getting your nuts off
Payday?
doesn't always have the same meaning. In this Payday commercial, a sex hotline gets probably the strangest caller ever. And that's saying a lot given this line of work.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Mel.
Well, your credit card information says Frank, so I'll just call you Frank.
Frank Mail.
What are you thinking about now?
Payday.
Something sweet.
Like what?
Caramel.
Okay, I'll go with that.
What else?
Caramel's so different. What would you like to do with it?
I'd cover it with roasted peanuts.
Did
What
you
the
say
hell?
roasted penis?
No, roasted peanuts.
Oh.
Why? What?
Am I getting punked by George Washington Carver?
How you doing, please?
He was a guy who did a lot of things with peanuts.
Tell me more.
Who are you?
Roasted peanuts and creamy caramel?
Okay, how are you gonna?
Wow.
What the hell?
You're making me so
Confused, concerned,
Yeah.
confused.
Very confused.
hungry.
Okay, what?
Want is a payday.
Okay, what? Okay.
I guess we'll accept this as going well. What a weird ass ad.
Yeah.
It's very clear why this guy needs to call a sex hotline, but why the hell is he wasting his time talking about paydays?
I don't know.
Christ, imagine if he came up with another type of candy.
Hi, who's this?
Bob.
Almond Joe.
What are you thinking about, Almond Joe?
Bachi.
Something sweet.
Like what?
Something long and brown.
Coconut.
I'll do my best with that.
I just want to put a great big nut in it.
Again, I will do my best with that.
Depending on how long and brown it is, sometimes 2 big nuts.
I really think there's better hotlines for you.
I don't mind saying that I like a lot of fudge packing.
I don't mind saying that you're really making me regret my job.
And the more coconut I can fit inside, the better.
Okay, well, I'm allergic to
Okay.
coconut, so I'm gonna go bye-bye.
Wait, no, I'm just talking about Almond Joy.
Oh!
They're being so
I'm
confused.
Sorry. I thought this was all stuff you were into.
Oh no, I'm actually into necrophilia.
Ah. Bye. Oh.
I bet you want an Almond Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the quiet type.
Skeletor.
A dumb ad with a dumb setup and a dumb punchline leaves only one conclusion. This is
So,
pretty
if you ever talk to a hotline, one of these things, just do that now. Talk about some candy bar you have. Okay, here.
There's your lazy
Okay, here,
Hey kids.
the hell is
Ever
that?
want to cuddle up with a toy that looks like the butthole monster from The Wall? Your mouth says no, but your nightmares say yes.
No, they say no too.
Chubbles giggle at
What?
just about any change of life.
Okay, what? Okay, why?
That's giggling, huh?
Yeah, what up?
Your giggles sound like a security alarm when someone's breaking into your house. You know, that classic pleasant sound?
Yeah.
Giggles giggle too.
The hell?
Okay, these things are horrifying, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like only David Lynch's kids would find these adorable. To the rest of us, they're uncomfortably disturbing.
They were loud and annoying. I'll stab you.
God, they're scary! It's like what Nell sees when she's trying to sleep in The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, hello. Hiya. My God, this is a jump scare.
Chiggles around because Chiggles giggle at most any sound.
If not, these things will scare you into sleep paralysis.
Probably.
Chubbles and Chiggles, perfect friends for you.
Well, thank you.
Chubbles giggles and chiggle. Chiggles giggle too.
Chubbles and Chiggles are also 2 STDs you can get if you're not careful.
Cool.
I don't like these things at all, and the ad doesn't make them any less menacing.
Yeah,
just get away from this shit as quickly as possible.
I'll have to wait for you to go on.
Each sold separately from Animal Fair.
I don't scare easily that often.
Hey, you guys have any Star Trek 5 tapes left?
What?
I'm pretty sure you mean another movie.
Where is
Yeah.
the Star Trek 5 video?
Don't tap your finger at me, you entitled bitch. It's Star Trek 5.
Yeah.
You got Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier?
Okay, you two look like the people who'd be more excited for this.
Yeah, really.
Any Star Trek 5s?
Ooh, thank you.
Okay. Okay, what the hell's going on?
You do know it's Star Trek 5, right? 5?
Thanks.
Drop the knife. I never watched Star Trek.
5, they physically go looking for God?
Oh.
Oh, thank
The hell is Star Trek 5?
Trust me, lady, I know. I have 5 babies at home. Star Trek 5 is perfect for them. It puts
Yeah.
them right to sleep.
Never seen Star Trek.
Would you happen to have Star Trek 5?
Wow, Shatner was such a cheap-ass director, he didn't even get you a copy?
Yes, sir. Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier. So tell your dealer you want to see it.
No, why the hell do you have to tell your dealer? It's clearly the biggest hit in the world, according to everybody.
Apparently.
Man, who would have thought we're all out of Star Trek 5 and Barbed Wire? They did
Really?
do shit at the box office, but apparently
That's
they're the
Barbed
voice
Wire.
of a generation. Talk about missing the mark. This commercial
Yeah.
had no idea how to advertise this movie.
Yeah.
It just comes off as unbelievably desperate.
Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier.
Yeah, no, the one where I bump my head, we all sing row, row, row your boat, and Uhura does that feather dance? Oh, Christ, what am I doing? Take that away from me! This is
I don't know
definitely
what
one of those
season now.
ads that's so bad, it's good. It makes no sense, but it's a pretty good
I
laugh.
still have not seen Star Trek.
The Final
Who
Frontier.
the hell are you?
So tell your dealer you
I've seen
want
Star
to
Wars,
see
but
it.
no Star Trek.
I'm sorry. I just got rid of my last copy.
Oh.
Oh, I see you've got my Kellogg's cornflakes again.
It only figures
Huh.
the whitest of cereals would have the whitest of commercials.
You know cornflakes are daddy's cereal, son. And I'm afraid you'd have to come up with a pretty convincing argument to get me to change my mind.
Have a
Problem
knife.
number 1. A kid is trying to steal his dad's cornflakes.
Yeah, really. What the hell?
Since friggin' when? Hell with those marshmallows and chocolate. I want the taste of soggy cardboard left out in the rain.
Yeah.
Well, just watch.
You'd have to come up with a pretty convincing argument to get me to change my mind.
I'll tell Mommy you're cheating.
What they like. They eat it in the morning and they eat it at night. It ain't just for
What the hell?
It ain't just for dad. All kids like it and they like it real bad. Bad, bad. They like it real bad. So you can't keep.
Goodbye. Alright, I'm back. Why'd I come back?
Well, you convinced me, son. I am never buying this cereal again.
Yeah.
You see, Dad, this is how lame our cereal is. We got these guys for mascots.
Yeah, what
At
the
least
hell?
Toucan Sam never rapped.
Another Fruit fan. And I got
Oh.
great taste like me, Toucan Sam.
No, never mind. This was a weird time.
Yeah, really.
I don't don't even follow. Were these guys just waiting for someone randomly to say they need to be convinced that cornflakes could be eaten by kids too? Was
Yeah.
it like their lifelong goal?
I mean, I understand that, but still.
I don't get it, man. We've been wandering these streets for years and years. Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
I told you. One of these
Hey,
days,
Walter.
a grown-up is gonna need convincing that cornflakes are for kids, and then our amazing rap will save the day.
Hopefully.
Why? I just don't get why it's such a big deal.
I was like,
Ever question the
why'd I see that coming?
I'm tired and hungry.
Slap him.
I haven't eaten since we ate our 4th member.
I miss Funky Spoon.
Get it together, guys.
Well, I have this,
Someone's gonna be convincing one of these
splendid
days. I
knife.
just know it.
Oh, I see. You've got my Kellogg's cornflakes again. And I'm afraid you'd have to come
Where's
up
it
with
coming
a
from?
pretty convincing argument to get me to
The
change
house.
my mind.
Go!
Yeah, finally, we can leave.
They pick what they like, so you can't keep a kid out of Kellogg's cornflakes.
And don't forget, cornflakes are for kids.
Yeah. Finally. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Calm the fuck down.
Oh my god! It finally happened!
Now we can go home.
After years, we finally did our rap. It's out there!
Got dramatic real fast. Now what?
I think we wasted our lives.
There's no think about it. Totally crazy and dated in all the wrong ways. This is a lame way to wake up to a lame cereal.
Yeah.
It was pretty convincing, son.
Not really.
Setup joke about reviewing a nostalgia commercial. That's a real commercial here.
Ha! I tricked you. I came through and got rid of that ad first before I started this.
We love these songs!
Oh yeah, these damn
They
things.
are good to us!
In the early 2000s, Quiznos tried something hauntingly different by introducing the Sponge Monkeys. They were photoshopped acid dreams that looked like villains from Wonder Pets. If you feel they look ungodly and unnatural, fear not, their heavenly voices will win you over.
Can I stab it? Yep. Is Quizino still around? I think so. I think it's in.
We are not the Huns!
Thank
You're
you
what?
for clarifying that. You know, I was looking at you saying, I recognize you from somewhere. History books. I recognize you from history books. Clearly, I've
What
seen
history?
you in a picture of some sort. The Huns. It must be the
Okay.
Huns. I've seen you in so many history books as
The hell
the
the
Huns,
Huns?
but you are
Yeah, never mind.
clarified. You are not the Huns. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for making that clear.
The
Not
hell?
Huns. What the hell?
They are tasty,
Uh.
they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them!
I'm still gonna stab you.
They got a pepper bar!
I'll
Unless that's a place
cut
where
you
Pepper served
slightly.
me alcohol, I'm not
Get me stabbed.
interested.
They got a pepper bar!
We have a Hulk. We have a T-Rex.
We have to stop.
It only
I have a
figures
knife.
a restaurant that appeals to stoned teenagers
It's something
would
in
have
my eye.
marketing by stoned
It's fear.
teenagers. This must have been made up at the last minute while somebody was coming off of Quaaludes. So what's your
Oh.
ad? Person getting paid thousands of dollars to represent us? Sponge Monkeys. Yeah.
You're fired.
And they got a song. It goes like this, which I'm totally not just making up right now. We got new subs. Now
Did you
what's
get fired?
special prize?
You had me at Sponge Monkeys.
I've waited all my life for someone to say that. You can even hear the announcer being like,
Quiznos has all new subs at, oh god, what is that? I didn't know I was attached to garbage like that. I thought this
Yeah.
was a respectable company. Oh, hell no, I'm out of here. No, tear up the contract, I don't care. Don't follow my car, I'm not coming back.
Bye. I missed you.
They got a pepper
Give me a knife.
it makes no sense, and I guess that's the point. But
It's the best
to
thing
their
I have
credit,
for
I do
weapon
remember
for
it,
Ruby.
and so do a lot of people. It is
This
what
is
it is.
John's
I
knife.
just
Or-
don't know what it is.
Tasty. Toasty.
Toast.
It's scary. What's next? Kind of weird. I've never seen any of these commercials so
Like
far.
any hit movie, Hook had action figures to sell, and they had commercials to go along with them.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
Aw.
that kid is getting way too much joy out of Hook dangling there. He looks like for
Yeah.
the first time he's feeling true power. Power over plastic dust and Hoffmans that he will eat upon ridicule. He
Yeah, of
will
course.
taste like victory.
What the hell is that?
Boy, they really downplayed Rufio's death, didn't they?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of these scenes could be more faithful to the movie.
Now for preschoolers, Playmobil Hook action
Yeah.
figures.
Oh, so,
Hook! No!
He got knifed. Okay.
You know what I wish?
What?
I wish I had a dad like you.
I wish I had a dad like me too. Beautiful, beautiful man. Beautiful.
Playmobil hook action figures.
Yeah.
Because if a grown woman lusted after a teenage boy all these years, I guess creepy is the new cute.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it's a lot of fun and captures most of the spirit of the film pretty well.
Mhm.
A decent toy ad based on a decent movie.
I've never seen Hook. I've not seen a lot of things for reason.
You man! You stupid man!
It's the new kids on the block.
Yeah, can't act like this wasn't a huge thing.
Who?
New Kids on the Block had so much merchandise, it was hard to keep track of. But these creepy-ass stalkers will try.
I'm the #1 fan. I've got all
Okay.
the kids, their stage, and the New Kids on the Block phone.
I don't even go outside anymore. The day ball hurts my eyes.
What's outside?
Gotta love it when the New Kids actually made it into an ad themselves.
Oh, cool.
24 hours a day on our brand new hotline. Just pick up your phone and call us on 1-900-9095-KIDS.
These guys must have graduated from the Nottingham School of Acting because their acting is just being Nottingham's. Look at me. I'm nodding. I'm nodding on the phone.
I'm
girl.
nodding too.
Woo! That's right, I'm nodding. We're both nodding. Isn't that something? I'm
Yeah.
nodding like a dog. All right, I'm serious again. I'm deep. But the best of these ads are the ones that pin the fangirls against each other to see who's the scariest.
Oh, really?
#1 fan? I'm the #1 fan. I've got all 5 concert kits with all 5 personal interview cassettes.
Cool.
I've got all 5 concert kits with their cassettes and the New Kids stage.
I'm the #1 fan because I'm gonna pay for all their unemployment bills when they're not popular anymore. That's
Yeah.
not just dedication, that's practical.
Who the hell are they?
Seriously, how far can these obsessions go?
Oh,
I'm their #1 fan because I've collected
hello.
samples of Johnny's hair to add to my voodoo doll. He'll go out with me if he doesn't want his testicles in a blender.
Oh,
I'm their
thankful.
#1 fan because I've collected enough of Danny's blood to make several clones. Soon
cool.
my army of Danny's will rise!
Calm
I'm
down.
the #1 fan because I have Johnny tied up in my storage room.
Sweet. Good job.
Shut your damn mouth. I know you love it here. I have guests out there that I am trying to entertain, and I know that you love living here. You're gonna marry me. We're gonna have a June wedding. You will burn if you don't marry me. I swear you will burn.
Who's the
Ow.
#1 fan? I am. New Kids on the Block.
I think she had an
Kids come with
explosive temper.
A little obsessive, but I guess that was the intent. This
Probably.
ad did a good job making sure everyone tried to be their #1 fan.
Stage, hanging loose kids, and
I
accessories.
can't be the
sold
#1 fan. Who the hell are they?
Who do you think the #1 fan is?
That ain't me.
Terminator's back.
Hey, Terminator.
Yeah. Remember when hard R films had kids' toys?
No.
How did Batman Returns get in trouble for having Happy Meals and yet a movie with countless impalings had these in every
Yeah.
Toys R Us? What can
How?
we say? We thought the sequel would be more for kids after seeing the first one. A family product.
Yeah.
Fight evil with this mobile assault vehicle.
Yeah, remember that from the movie?
No.
I think you're confusing that with Arnold's other vehicle from Batman and Robin.
Probably.
A film that should have been R on principle.
Disguised as a policeman, Evil T-1000 aims to destroy.
Who are you?
Boy, his shapeshifting's improving because that looks nothing like Robert Patrick. It looks
Yeah.
more like Tom Arnold escaping questions about Roseanne.
Evil T-1000 aims to destroy.
Wait a minute. Didn't the movie kind of address this?
Can't form complex machines.
Yeah.
Constant explosives have chemicals, moving parts. It doesn't work that way.
Bullshit. Kenner disagrees. He can totally do that now.
Apparently.
It'd have to be, seeing how his stabbing weapons look like a melting Washington Monument.
Terminated this time.
Here's another one
This
that's
time.
kind of cool. Actually pumping Arnold up with human flesh over
Cool.
the endoskeleton.
Battle damage.
Add
Okay, that's
flesh
pretty cool.
compound.
Terminator created.
There is one drawback, though.
What?
Terminator.
I'm back.
I don't think you're ready to fight yet.
Yeah, really.
Arnold still got clothes before kicking some ass.
Yeah.
Granted, you might be looking for a lot of these looks, but you know, with that package, I don't think you're gonna get much.
I'm as anatomically impaired as a kendo.
No, well, despite not being a ton like the movie, the commercials are still pretty creative and capture the tone of an
Okay.
R-rated gore fest. Seriously, this is so weird.
The party's over, T-1000. Adios, amigo.
Or wait, was it? He
Hasta
said
lu-
something in Spanish. I don't know. Nobody.
Hasta
will remember.
luego. Hasta la vista, baby.
When you're a toy company, you have to ask the question, what are girls most likely to play with?
Oh.
Dolls, fashion, a wizard in a bubble that can predict the future? The
Fuck.
usual. What was that last one?
Ask
Yeah.
Xandar. Wave your hand and he speaks.
Ask Xandar is a dating game. No need to rewind
What?
the video.
Okay.
I'll repeat it. It's a dating game.
Okay.
About which boy likes you.
Oh fuck you, I'm gonna rewind it anyway. I didn't hear you correctly.
What was that last one?
Ask Xandar. Wave your hand and he speaks.
Ask Xandar is a dating game.
Okay.
No need to rewind the video. I'll repeat it.
Already
It's
did.
a dating game. About which boy likes you.
What? Why? How? What? When? How?
This game clearly understands every girl's need to talk relationships with a warlock.
Who the hell made this?
Am I going to the prom with a geek? Please say no.
Excellent chance.
Sucks for you.
Lord knows there's no geeks in this room. Ask
Yeah.
the wizard another question.
Do I have a secret admirer?
Absolutely.
Was one of you two?
He knows everything.
Is there a future for me and Bobby? That's a definite no.
Who's Bobby?
Hello, Bobby. It's Melinda. I think it's time we broke up. I really thought we were going somewhere too, but
Yeah.
Xandar told me there was nothing for us.
Well, I can't argue with Xandar.
Xandar, a magic toy wizard that predicts the future. Could you say that again? Your voice became distorted because you were yelling so loud. Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Hello?
Wave your hand and he speaks. Guess what he predicts, and the winner gets the special fortune read.
Should I pull the plug on Grandma's life support?
No.
Absolutely. That seems a little harsh. She might
Yeah.
pull through.
The bitch has lived too long.
Yes, master!
Okay.
You will get a phone call about this.
Look at this girl's face. She isn't
Hello?
amazed the phone rang. She's amazed she stayed in this room so long with two nutballs listening to Plastic Gandalf. It cuts before she bolts out the room, slamming the door.
Excellent chance.
It's ridiculous ad for a ridiculous toy,
The
and
hell
my
is
prediction
this?
is this will be found at a lot of garage sales.
Yeah.
Ask Xandar, the talking wizard game.
No, thank you.
Definitely.
Poor guy.
Pokemon are everywhere. They're
Pokemon-
invading.
Well, seeing how
You
so
guys have
many
some
of
of
you
those.
were triggered by my joy of Pokemon being destroyed,
Safe place, ball. Protect me from reality.
I guess it only makes sense to look at another Pokemon commercial. This one's for a
Huh.
product called...
Pokemon Ball Blasters.
I used to have one of those.
What's it called?
Pokemon Ball Blasters.
Yeah, I used to have one of those. I played with it. I think I broke it easily.
Can't believe I actually have another opportunity to play this, but...
You're a ball
When did you play
To the
that?
commercial's credit, I think the item is called Ball Blaster.
Yeah.
Which isn't a ton better.
Somewhat better.
Their popularity is so amazing, even Mickey Mouse has to chime in.
Their whirlwind power blows them away.
Yeah, you know just Bob down the hall was the one who recorded that line.
Yeah.
Blows them away.
Hey Bob, our actress couldn't make it in today. Can you just imitate Princess Peach turning into Mr. Bill?
Sure.
Oh no! Great, go back to cleaning the toilets.
Okay.
Even Pikachu sounds like he's half-assing it.
Can they be mastered?
Shouldn't he be more excited and less
Yeah.
questioning?
Why am I here?
Come on, Pikachu, say it.
I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Come on, just say it.
You know I used to play
Alright,
Hamlet
Reynolds.
at the Poke Theater.
Just say it. I
You
don't
be a
even care if you
detective.
act like you mean it.
Pikachu?
Ha! You said the thing that makes us millions. Ha 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 ha!
I hate everything.
Me too.
Poor
Well, there's
poor
definitely
Pika.
one kid that takes this ball thing pretty seriously.
You could put Pokemon power in your pocket.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Kid! He means the pocket in your pants, not your drawers!
These suckers are gonna be blasting my balls all throughout math class.
I'm
Okay.
not sure Poke Testicles is a fetish, but if it is, we know there's a hotline that'll take them up on it.
Probably.
I guess it's a pretty standard ad, and there's
Yeah.
nothing annoying about it, but it's a little awkward. It's an
Yeah.
okay commercial, just don't ask what makes this kid Squirtle.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon Ball Blasters battle figures.
I can
Power
make so many
Bouncers, and
jokes, but I don't
Talking
want to.
Pokemon, each sold separately
I'm
from
better than that.
Hasbro.
I think.
Here's an
Yeah.
old school one, all the way from the 70s.
Oh, cool.
The 70s. They knew what was sexy back then.
Apparently.
Charlie's Angels, Wonder Woman, long hair, tight pants. For all its faults, this is a time period that knew how to be hot. So, what sizzling angle are they taking up
What do they
here?
have?
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby.
What? Okay.
Unusual start.
Yeah.
So love made Baby Soft, with the innocent scent of a cuddly, clean baby.
What?
I mean, I don't... What?
Yeah.
And foaming bath, body lotion, body powder, and body mist. So innocent it may well be the sexiest fragrance around.
Okay, alright, I'm not Jacob from Twilight. I don't look at a baby and imagine
Yeah.
them at a bangable age. I just look at them and see a baby.
Yeah.
That grew up very
I just see a small human
Loves
human
Baby
child.
Soft,
Love's scaring me right now.
Yeah.
because innocence
Now,
is
I need to get my
sexier than you
knife.
think.
It's
I
right
never
there.
thought of innocence as sexy because I never wanted to.
Yeah.
In fact, isn't innocence kind of the opposite of sexy? Like
Yeah.
the direct opposite? If you look in a dictionary,
Yeah,
or say,
Steve.
wouldn't it just say it's this feels wrong?
I thought it. Well,
For your baby at Christmas.
Wait, so now
sorry. I'm allergic to creepy shit. Okay, back to the
Lover's
thing.
a baby, or it's actually for babies? Both are insanely unsettling. I just want to know what kind of creep I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
This is every layer of ew I think you can legally show. It's crazy how this starts off
Step
so
a knife.
alluring and
Hey,
quickly
stab
turns
something.
into super ew.
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby.
It's hard to even know what to say. Why do the most disturbing commercials always require babies to be in them? Does the agency of
Yeah, but that
creepy
thing-
ass commercials just meet up and say, not creepy enough, stick some babies in there?
The innocent
Apparently.
scent of a cuddly, clean baby.
I'll
This
stab you.
is ewy. This is so ewy. I don't like watching it. I don't like thinking about it. It's just
I've already wiped it from memory.
ew, 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 ew. Shame on all of you and the ew you have let loose on the world.
Okay.
Ew.
Because innocence is sexier than you think. For your baby at Christmas.
I got it.
Look, if there's anything I want to leave you with before I take off here, it's that commercials can be creepy,
Mhm.
commercials can be scary, commercials can be made by very disturbed people.
Bye. That it? Okay.
Why do these always end so dark?
I don't know. Is that it? Okay. No. Well, fuck me. That was it. Oh, I don't know what the hell I just watched. I am disturbed now. This time I have a knife. I'm ready to stab something. So I can protect myself, I guess. Remember, violence saves lives. So, I almost slammed this down my leg. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. Man. I was expecting me to laugh, not question everything. I not question everything. Because of that, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Fuck it. I mean, it was a good episode, but I am creeped out, weirded out, really confused. I feel like somebody else is confused with me. Okay, if you're confused, let me know. Okay, if you're not, I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave. So goodbye.